Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am finally back. Sorry I've been absent for several days, but had some medical stuff I had to get caught up on, so that's all done now. So I'm back, and everything's fine. Nothing I want to discuss with anybody, so here we are. I am going to make this little, I don't know what you call it, a little pocket fold out. And I used one of Carol's ideas in this. Thank you, Caryl from Free Spirit Arts, for this idea. And it is the hidden tag. This hidden tag is a tag, or a hidden paperclip, sorry, is a tag, and so it doesn't open other than that far, for the paperclip is inside. So thank you for this cool idea, Caryl. This hidden paperclip actually holds this booklet right here closed. And this I was using to keep this closed, but it stays closed all on its own. So inside of here, we pull this up like this, and we have some writing spots. And then I clip this at kind of an straight here, and then at an angle, so that I can tuck it back into here, just like that. Okay. Now it almost feels like it needs something to pull it out, but I think it's okay. Oh, for now. Then we pull off this one, and we have this little writing space right here on the little coffee tags. Coffee and chocolate. So that is just kind of a cute little space. And then behind here we have a pocket with a writing journaling tag. And then back here we have one of these postcards that you can write on. No need to cover either of those since they're all pre-covered with a nice backing that you can write on. And then we'll put this back in there. And we'll put this back in there. And there we go. Quite a little setup there, isn't it? Now it also has a little hidden space right here. If you would like to insert something into that, perhaps you have, I don't know, something or rather. I have my little Artie Maze stuff right here. Maybe you have a little number, or, well, maybe you have this. A special number tucked in here. And you want to just put that right there. Well, there we go. It fits right in there nice and neatly. Sticks out just a little bit. Just a little piece of something to find and discover in your journal. Now, I have come through and clipped these edges off fairly flat. But every time you add something to it, it's going to get a little distorted. So we're going to add another pocket to this, and then we're going to add a flip out to it. And that should be all that we do to this first signature, other than if I come back and sew on it. I haven't decided. I did say that I would sew on it. If I would sew on camera if I sewed on it. I plan on it, but just depends on how things are going right here, right now, and how I'm keeping up with stuff. So, anyway, my plan is to sew on some of the pages. I'm decided not to sew on all of them just because it will take hours and days. And that's just, that's just what it takes. And, I'm somebody that loves to make journals, but I like to get them started and I like to move on. So I kind of get to that point with all of them where I'm just like, okay, I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. So that's what happens, you know, with journals, is sometimes you can feel like you're doing the same thing, and you know, I don't like that feeling. So now this one, we could switch it to go this way. So let's do, since that will put our writing the right side up. And instead of putting papers in here to write on, we could put some little pockets if you want. No, that just means we'd stuff them. So let's just put some little writing papers in here. So it doesn't matter which way this goes. But to start this, what you do is we're going to put a little glue here and here. And it was just to make a page, a pocket page that held the other pieces closed. That was the whole intention. And then of course Caryl did that hidden paper clip, and I thought, oh, I think that might work for this, and it did. So thanks, Caryl, appreciate it. But what I did was I just glued this shut right here. And then I glued this shut right here, so that this would be a little hidden pocket right there. So we've been watching the True Detective series. We watched the first, the second, and the third, and now we're into the fourth season. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. Oh, and I forgot to mark this off, so I'm going to just kind of tell myself it's right here. Okay, we got a little line there. Let me just draw it in. So that I can cut these edges to fit into a pocket. So I'm going to just clip it straight there. Clip it straight there. And then give it just a little angle cut. And just a little angle cut, just like that. Let's see if that fits. It does. Perfect. And it's going to go the opposite direction we said, so here we go. And let's go to the inside and put some papers in there. Now these are papers that have been folded and beat up and all that stuff, so we're going to use them. Why not? No sense in hanging on to them. My chair is squeaking up against the desk. I gotta move it. Driving me crazy. And so we have torn all the way around. There we go. That'll work. That will do it. Oh, my phone. And let's see. Let's take that one. take a little bit off the bottom. Whoops, that's a little bit crooked, isn't it? Let's straighten that up. Turn this way. Perfect. So, let's see. We did that part. That'll go in there. Just like that. Okay, now this part. We're going to put it over here. Let's see how big that is. Oh, it's going to really take up the space, isn't it? I don't think we'll make the tag to go in here this time, but we will make the hidden paper clip. I can see it's just not going to fit. Doing, doing, doing. So we want this to go this way. And anyway, that True Detective series has been pretty good. Unusual. The one last night was a little kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Don't know. Okay, so this is going to go on here. This will be the top of this. And we are going to make it so there is a pocket here to put our hidden paper clip in. Just by going like this. And we'll put that on here. Hope I did the bottom. I forget sometimes to, well, I often forget to do the bottom. And then I go to put something in it and it comes right out the bottom. I'm like, oh no. At least it's an easy spot to get the glue back into. Okay, so there we are. We're going to let that dry, and we'll find a paper clip. I have a blue one. I gotta look in this drawer right beside me here. Oh, here. We have this one. Oh, this one's even better. There we go. Now these are big paper clips, so we'll have to see how they do. And instead of a tag, I'm going to use a coffee can this time. Elephant brand coffee sounds good. There's Elephant brand too. Jewett and Sherman, Milwaukee. True Blue coffee. Huh. Well, that must have been quite the coffee in its heyday. Elephant brand. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one out. Just like the can. We're going to cut it out like the can. We can. Okay, so there is our can. Now, we need first I'm going to fold this over the same size as this can so that it can come back up to the top up here. I think this will do it. Here. I'm going to glue that down to start with. I know you're thinking, what is she doing? What? What I'm doing is making a thicker front to make it so that the coffee can doesn't get all misshaped. Okay. And I'm putting it on a closure so when I stick my hidden paper clip in there, it's hidden. Okay, I'm going to cut that coffee back down so the coffee can shows. There we go. And come up here and give it a little trim. Just like that. Now, we have the outside of the paper clip. Now we just need the inside. And maybe another coffee can back here. Let's see, is there one that would fit? That one. Oh, this one. I think this one will fit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, it has kind of a cool top on it, but I'm going to cut that little top off because we don't really need it. It would just stick up in the way of our coffee can. We just need something that we can put back here to decorate up this piece that is chocolate, that's chopped up chocolate. Now we've got a very sturdy outside paper clip area. And it's decorative on both sides. Okay. So now we need to make a decorative or not so decorative inside. So the inside of the paper clip, it could be another one of these. Let's just cut this stuff off straight. Let's put our paper clip inside of here. Actually, let's put our paper clip right in here. Like that. Actually, let's do this first. Let's just cut this thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, there is our place for our hidden paper clip. So we will put that over this like so. And now let's get the super tacky glue. Here is 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. They're very similar brands, or they are the same company. They are very similar items, 3-in-1 and Fabri-Tac. Hope I'm doing this right. Okay, this one I'm going to put down there on the bottom. Gonna line everything up. I hope. Now, I don't have mine hanging out the top like Caryl did. That's something you could do if you want to put something decorative on the top, is you just cut a little hole here and let your the top of your paper clip show up there. Okay. So the hidden part's right in there. So I'm going to take this part now and put the glue on it. Now I'm going to glue around my paper clip like I did before. And it's just to keep it from skidding around in there. Okay, here we go. Now, the one thing you're going to have to be careful of on this part is that you don't get glue on the inside here where your paper clip is, because you don't want to glue this closed. You actually want to be able to utilize it either side. And there is our paper clip that will hold our pocket closed, just like that. Now we need a tag to go in the back of that, and maybe a tag over here. We do have this tag, so let's put some paper on the back of it so that we can, oh, this one would be nice and heavy. I like that. Has a little bit of lines on it. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Can use the other part for another tag. Chocolate lover. Oh, goodness. I am having a cappuccino today. Is that what you call them? I finally went into the store and I bought the Giavalia. I love their cappuccinos. They are quite tasty. Just going to nip that corner just a bit, just for fun. Just because I want to. There's that little tag right there. Now we need some sort of advertisement for the, oh, here. I like this little advertisement as a journaling card. Let's see if it even is going to stick up. It isn't. It's not gonna. So I don't like that as well as I thought I would. Oh, wait, don't tell me. Maybe one of these. Yeah, this will be better. Ooh, chocolate franchise. Will that fit? I don't know. Let's see. I like that. Just a little journaling spot. Oh, look, you can journal on it already. I love it. Okay, just going to nip those corners just a little bit. We could have rounded them if we wanted to. So you can. I chose not to. So there is our little coffee card to write on, and here is our other journaling card. So let's go back in the journal here. And we're going to make this open the opposite way of the other one. Here's this one. No, here's that one. So on this page here, we can put this here, or we can put it over here. It is up to you. I think I'm going to put it here because it will fit better. And I did make this one smaller than the last one. So let me give you some dimensions on the outside frame of it. It is 3.5 inches wide. And then I scored it at 1 inch. Oh, I actually scored it at 2 inches. 2 inches. I scored it at 1 inch and then 1 inch again. I folded this inch forward and this inch went that way, or this way. And then we have from here to there is almost 4.5 right to here. So let me just score this other one for you. Oh, where's my scoring board? Oh no. Well, let me grab it. I must have put it away. What an unusual thing to do. Okay, here it is. Okay. So, depending on which way you want it to go is part of how you'll measure this too. So let me just get this out of the way. Okay. I'm going to hang on to this one just so you can see what I'm up to. Okay. So there's all of our coffees. And I scored it at 1 inch right here and at 2 inches. Now that was just so I could make this secret little pocket right here. And so that this could go this way and this would fold back this way. Okay? Then I went from here out and I folded this up and I scored it at about 4.5 inches. This is going to fold over, and you can see it won't fit down in there. It can only go about halfway down in where you're going to cut it off. This part can only go about halfway between this fold and the bottom. Otherwise you'll never get it out of there. So I'm just going to come over here and mark it right there because that is where the halfway mark is. And I'm going to nip that off. But if I give you a dimension on that from the fold to there, it is going to be 3 7/8 of an inch. And then I'm cutting it off. 3 7/8. Okay. There it is. Now before you glue it all up like I did the other time, come in here. Make sure this is all good and straight and draw your lines right here. You only have to go in about 1/2 inch, an inch. I didn't really measure this part. I just drew my lines, and then I cut on the line, and then I made an angle cut. And the reason is because I wanted to glue those sides up so that this would be a pretty firm closure. Because I knew I was going to put the heavy pocket thing on the outside of it. Okay? Now you can see I cut that one a little bit high right there. But that's basically the fold. And this one would go that way because we want our hearts to be the right way. But the reason it's got that angle was because I put the folded pocket and writing space on top here. Okay? So then I glued here and here. And then I glued here and here. And then I tucked this in. I glued on my 4 little coffee advertisements and folded those up. And then I left the back. I left the pocket open. I made a paper clip. And then when I glue this into the book, I'm going to leave it open up here for a journaling card. Okay? So let's do that part now. We are going to come in right, that's upside down, right here. And I said I wanted to put mine on the inside of the page here just because it is a little bit heavy and a little bit thick. You can see it's a little bit thick. So let's pull these few little things off for a minute. And we'll close this. Okay, now we're going to glue this down. And I'm just going to use art glitter glue. I'm just gluing on 3 sides. I'm going to glue closer to the edge than to the center, so that leaves the center some, lots of space for the book to fold and close. Okay, so there it is. So in here, if our journaling card fits, it does. We put that. And then we have this little journaling card that'll go in here. And then we have this one that closes it this way, but if you take that out, your book would still flop open. So then we put our paper clip on right there. And now we need to hide something in here. What do we want to hide in there? That's too wide. So let's find another Artie Mays ticket. There's a couple of tickets we could put in there. And yeah, let's do that. Those are going to just tuck right into this little spot here, unless I accidentally glued it shut. Just right there. Just a little tuck spot. And there we go. That is what we are making for today. Quick and easy. Looks complicated because you got all this jumble on it, but it's really not. It's very, very easy. So we have 2 of those, one here and one there. We've got little pockets. We've got tags. We've got paper clips. All kinds of goodies. So there we go. I will let you go for today, and I will see you. How about tomorrow? Let me pull you in here so you can see that a little bit better. Kind of hard to see with all the coffee in the background and everything else, but there it is. Yeah, very cool, isn't it? So there we go. Thanks for joining me today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks, Caryl, for the good idea. Bye-bye.